Welcome back to Sports Talk ATL. I am Chase Earl, joined by just Alex Lord today. Jake on the missing persons list. Have you seen him? Let me know. No, I'm just kidding. He'll be back tomorrow. Ronald Acuña. I could talk about this guy every day. We probably will talk about him on every episode for at least one segment, but I really wanted to focus on him singularly because of what he's been doing of late. We talked about him yesterday. He had 3 home runs in 3 games. Now he has 4 home runs in 4 games. He's got 11 on the season. That officially puts him on pace to hit 40 homers. And I don't even know if 40 homers is doing him justice the way he's going, because the way he's hitting the ball so hard, we're starting to see him elevate it. And we talked about it yesterday. All his exit velocities, if he elevates the ball, they're going to be leaving the yard. And we're seeing this hot stretch now, and I'm sure it won't continue this hot. But I do think we're going to see several of these throughout the season to where he could flirt with 50 home runs. I think 40 homers is not just attainable. I mean, he's obviously on pace to do that, but I think 50 homers is also attainable. And what's even crazier is he not only had a homer yesterday, he had another steal. So now he has 18 steals, putting him on pace for 67 steals, I think. So he's on pace right now for 40-60, which I don't think I really have to tell you guys. It's never been done before. 40-50's never been done before. 40-40 has only been done 5 times. First time since 2006, Alfonso Soriano was the last guy to do it. Listen, if he stays healthy, 50 steals is happening. Like, I can almost guarantee you that. It's really about getting the homers. So he has the chance. If he hits 40 homers, he is going to do something no one's ever seen. And I think we can start talking about the season more in a historical, outlook, because I don't think, he's not just doing like an MVP thing. He's going to be doing something that we've never seen before.
Yeah, I've never been afraid to jump the gun. We can just dub it. Injuries aside, barring health, this will be a historical season. Aaron Judge, Ohtani-esque, where we're going to be talking about this guy against guys that played 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40 years ago, comparing Ronald Acuña to this guy. And we did talk about it yesterday. We just talked about how he's got the highest exit velocity, average exit velocity, and max exit velocity in the entire league. He's 99th percentile in both of those categories, which means nobody's hitting it harder more often than Ronald Acuña Jr. And we just said it. If he starts elevating that swing, and look what's happened. 4 homers, 4 straight games, 4 straight homers of 450 plus. He's got 5 the most in the MLB, 450 plus. The guy's unreal. He's great for baseball. I love when he goes around. I mean, I'm a little bit younger than the average baseball fan probably, but nothing makes me happier seeing him Euro step around third base, thumping his chest, doing ice tray, LeBron. Yeah, I love it.
You saw him yesterday. He hit his homer. It was a big homer. The Braves are down 4-2. It was a solo shot. I keep saying, and I'm not going to promote moving Ronald down in the order anymore, because I think he just jump starts the offense, even though having a guy that hits 40 hitting third would be nice. But the Braves have a couple guys in Austin Riley and Matt Olson. Once they heat up, they'll be just fine. And Sean Murphy's been fantastic. But he hit that home run with nobody on base. The Texas fans were booing him, even though it was like half Texas fans, half Braves fans. And he hit him with the and it's just like, I mean, he's got swag, man. And he's pimping shots and he's having fun. And I don't know how he's not considered the most exciting baseball player. And he might be the best baseball player, because in the National League, it's not close. Like Mookie Betts, maybe you could have said a year ago, he's not on the same level as him. But I think what's just so insane, and I feel like I'm saying this every time about his season, is how he got so much better from not just where he was last year, but where he was overall. Like I don't know if last year taught him something because he was playing injured that made him better, but he is better right now than he ever was before. I don't care about 2021, 2019. I mean, he's second in the league in batting average. He's getting on base at a 410 clip or something ridiculous. He's stealing 18 bags, and it all looks effortless. Like, there's never a pitch where he's questioning himself. Like, oh, am I going to go for that? Am I going to chase that out of the zone? His walk rate is up to 13%, which is like very close to a career high. And his strikeout rate is at 13%, which is almost half of where it was a year ago. He's so in control. He's such in a zone. And that's why when I say, I don't know if he's going to fall off, like I keep thinking like, oh, well, he's going to slump eventually, because we've seen Ronald slumps. He'll strike out. His swing gets a little long, stuff like that. But he's so in a zone and so in a control and has such control of the plate right now that it just doesn't, it feels like it's sustainable. And maybe it's not, but We're 43 games into the season right now, and he hasn't shown one single sign. If anything, he's gotten better than he was at the beginning of the season. So it's amazing to watch, and I really haven't watched a player this dominant. And I think Spencer Strider said it. He's the best player he's ever seen. It's not even close. It's just like, I'm glad he's on my team. He's the best player in the game right now. It's incredible. And it's crazy. I know Judge had that great season a year ago, but if you go hit 40 homers and 60 steals, I think that's more impressive than 62 homers.
Yeah, I tend to agree, and I'm not biased at all. I want to say that, Ohtani's a spectacle. Mike Trout is a
Ohtani's the best player alive.
Listen, wait. Let me just say this. Ohtani, Mike Trout, even Aaron Judge, all those guys are spectacles. They're equally impressive as Ronald Acuña Jr. But for my entertainment purposes, nobody is more fun to watch than Ronald Acuña Jr. Ohtani just, does something nobody's ever done and then just walks off the field. Mike Trout's the same way. Aaron Judge is the same way. Ronald Acuña Jr. is going to let you know that he just pimped a home run off of you, and I love it. I keep thinking back to the spring training moment when he cracked a 500-foot home run in batting practice and just walked off and goes, "I'm back." And everybody just started laughing. They were like, "Dude, this guy is
What's crazy about that is he wasn't back. He was still injured at that moment, because that was the 2022 season. I do have to appreciate Aaron Judge's new home run or base hit celebration. Though, I can't see because of the whole allegations that he was stealing signs. So he got a couple hits after that, and he kept hitting them with the closed eye celebration. I thought that was good. Aaron Judge doesn't seem like the guy, and this speaks to all superstars like Ronald Acuña. You don't need to give him a little extra. You don't need to give him a little extra before you play him. Like, while he's still in town, you maybe make those accusations when he leaves. You don't need to give him a little extra, because I think the next game he had a homer, and then the next game he had 2 or 3 hits. The guy's a stud, and Aaron Judge has been injured. He already has 11 homers. I mean, he could hit 60 again, and he missed 15 games. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from those guys, but what Ronald Acuña Jr. is an all-around player from the arm. I mean, we don't even talk about the arm enough. I mean, the guy throws it from right field 105 miles per hour. He's number 1 in arm strength. He's number 1 in exit velocity. He's number 1 in all these stats. He might lead the league in steals. He is something that the league has never seen before. So when you talk about comparisons, there's no one comparable. There is not a single player in the history of baseball that is comparable to Ronald Acuña Jr., and that's what's so amazing about watching him every night. But coming up after the break, we're going to talk Marcell Ozuna. He's been hot in May, and I don't think he's going to slow down too much.